Welcome to Shakespeare Full Circle, a journey of a circuitous nature into the mind of the Bard of Avon, or as you become more familiar, Uncle Will. I'm your host, Kari Marshall. Today we travel into the darker side of Uncle Will's psyche for a phrase that arises in perhaps his most violent and bloody tale of Titus Andronicus. A play that would quite rightly require a warning label today. Fitting, then, that it was within this story of murder, mutilation, and torture that we find the phrase, the Devil Incarnate. For those of you unfamiliar with the play, it is a powerful but a difficult watch. Written between 1588 and 1593, it is considered Uncle Will's first attempt at epic tragedy. I knew, having seen the play on a few occasions, the most outstanding being Lucy Bailey's 2015 production at the Globe, this blood-bathed tale containing, frankly, the most grotesque depictions of what Lincoln could have only referred to as the lesser devils of our nature, was going to be a harrowing watch. And it was. In his book on theatrical criticism, S. Clark Hulse, assistant professor of English at the University of Illinois at the time, broke down the specifics of the tale, tallying up Titus with 14 killings, 9 of them on stage, 6 severed members, 1 rape, or 2 or 3 depending on how you count, 1 live burial, 1 case of insanity, and 1 of cannibalism, chopped up children in pies. An average of 5.2 atrocities per act, or 1 for every 97 lines. The story. The victorious general, our titular Titus, returns to Rome after a decade-long war, with only 4 of his 25 sons surviving. Amongst the spoils is the queen of the Goths, Tamora, and her 3 sons, and Aaron the Moor. In a show of honor to his fallen children, Titus sacrifices the eldest son of the captured queen, which, naturally, drives Tamora into a quest for revenge. The new emperor, Saturninus, is rather taken by the Goth queen and makes her his empress, giving her just the power she needs to exact her revenge upon Titus. Tamora, with the help of her lover Aaron, has the emperor's brother murdered and frames the deed on Titus's 2 sons, to which the enraged Saturninus summarily has beheaded. Her revenge spirals ever downward as her sons rape Titus's daughter Lavinia, after which they cut off her hands and tongue, so she cannot give their crime away. At the beginning of Act 5, we see the banished son of Titus, Lucius, has joined the Goths to rise against the emperor.
With this, my weapon drawn, I rushed upon him, surprised him suddenly, and brought him hither, to use as you think needful of the man.
Oh, worthy Goth, this is the incarnate devil that robbed Andronicus of his good hand.
It would take a few years until Uncle Will would flip the phrase to how we use it today in Henry V, under somewhat lighter, if not misogynistic, circumstances.
They say he cried out of sack. Aye, that I did.
And of women.
Nay, that I did not.
Yes, that I did, and said they were devils incarnate.
In 1839, the very epitome of Victorian morality, Queen Victoria, would use that label to apply to her stepfather, Sir John Conroy, for his alleged sexual shenanigans, exemplifying what she saw as an illustration of the moral decrepitude of his generation. But like many of Shakespeare's phrases that we use today, we tend to forget the weight of their origins. To us, we bandy it about as a hyperbolic description of a politician we don't like, an ex after a breakup.
It's not you, it's me.
Or a beard-bespoke barista that got our order wrong. But to Elizabethans, the world was very much a battleground between the divine and the diabolical, where the devil was very real indeed. Now, go enjoy your pie. Well, alas and alack, my friends, that's all we have time for. Join us again next time for another circuitous journey into the mind of Uncle William. I'm Kari Marshall. Farewell until next time. Shakespeare Full Circle is a production of WGTE Public Media. You can learn more and download all episodes at wgte.org/sfc or wherever you get your podcasts.